Good evening, World Wide Web. This is Barbie. Welcome back to my stock channel. This is James, and I'm your favorite ticker picker. And this is Barbie. She's my new girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. This movie ran. They ran it 36 times today in my AMC. 36 different showings. They don't do that. They go like maybe 25 if the movie's going to be a mega smash. This thing they just ran like in every theater almost, and they're all sold out, wall to wall to wall. Even those crappy seats up in the front, you can't even get one of those. Yeah, Barbie's absolutely gone nuts. If it's a good movie, it's gonna go viral because like everyone went and saw it on opening night. Big problems for AMC short sellers. This is going to save the month probably for AMC. We're looking and hoping that that's exactly what happens. Good news on Barbie. Great news on Barbie. I wish I could show you all the seating arrangements. When you go to book your ticket on your app, you can click on the show, and right before you buy your tickets, it asks you to pick a seat. You can choose what seat you want to sit in. Just look at it, all of them are full. You don't even have to go to Barbie because you wouldn't be able to get in anyhow. But if you buy a ticket a few shows from now, maybe you can get in. But absolute smash bang up weekend. There couldn't be a bigger movie out right now. And I wanted to discuss another thing also. The Oppenheimer came out, and the cast of Oppenheimer got up out of their chairs during the premiere screening of the movie, and they walked out of the theater in protest, in unity with the Writers Guild, the Writers Guild of Union. I guess the writers have a union. They're demanding more money. They're demanding more time to work on projects. They want things. They're all millionaires and they want more. Um, and the actors have kind of teamed up with the writers. They actually I guess some of them, or they're just trying to show unity with them. I don't know if they're actually going to go on strike or not. But I guess Matt Damon and everyone else that was in Oppenheimer, uh, or some of them did, got up and walked out of the theater. What a bunch of jerks! I really couldn't believe that they did that. Um, the world's changing. Barbie's going to be a smash hit. I got a feeling it's a combination of it being the first Barbie movie and Ryan Gosling playing Ken. I think everyone just, the moms want to see Ryan Gosling, and all the girls want to go see the Barbie movie, and they're just going to drag their family to it. I don't see adult men going too much unless they get dragged to it by the daughters in that case, but you're not going to see many adult men going to see that by themselves. Perhaps. I don't know. It could be fantastic. I mean, some of these ridiculous movies, like The Spy Who Shagged Me and the Austin Powers movies, you remember those? When you first saw that goofy stuff, you were probably like, that's going to be a terrible movie. And then it turned out to be a great movie. I haven't seen Barbie. I don't know if I'm going to see Barbie, but if anyone sees Barbie, I want you to leave it in the comments below what you thought of the movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was this movie? One of the viewers of this video is going to watch Barbie. Please leave me the first review. And everyone, leave reviews on Barbie. If you've seen it, tell us about how good it is. I want to know if this thing's going to catch on or whether it's just kind of like, eh. So, give me your opinion. But this might be the saving grace for the month of July. And July needed some fixing because the first couple of weeks of July were horrid. If Barbie can double up on the last 2 weeks and make up for that lost time, we can check some numbers soon. And speaking of these actors that are maybe thinking about going on strike, they're kind of being replaced by cartoons right now. I don't know if you noticed, but like the number one and number two movies of all time is Avatar and Avatar 2 cartoon. Super Mario Brothers just did $1.8 billion. Spider-Man was probably up there too, another cartoon. Um, Yeah, cartoons are kind of hot right now. And kids going to the movie theater and it becoming a more family experience. And that's happening, and people are still going. The amount of people, I did the math on Spider Man seating in one day. After Spider Man was out for 2 weeks, they sold 1,028 Spider Man tickets at my local AMC in just one day, and it was a Wednesday. It was like just a freaking, not even a weekend. 1,028 people paid $15 each to go see Spider Man the cartoon, and that was playing in like 20 theaters, 20 times that day. Barbie's playing 36 times. It's not selling. It's fully booked. Absolutely. It wouldn't shock me if 3,600 people went to go see Barbie today per theater and paid $15. Wouldn't shock me at all. And tomorrow, all day long. Sunday, all day long. That's not going to change this weekend. It's going to be amazing. And they're just throwing all their resources at it. They're opening up every theater they can and just calling it Barbie. They pretty much kicked every other movie out of there for now. Oppenheimer, I don't know what they're thinking. This is going to hurt their own movie sales, you know? People think about what a spoiled brat you are as you're getting up and walking out of your own premiere. I don't even want to see the thing anymore. I was all excited about Oppenheimer. Now I'm like, do I really want to go see their crap? I don't know. They kind of make me mad now. But tell me what you thought of Barbie, everybody. AMC, good news for July. Real good news. Barbie might just change the game for July. I'm going to keep you posted on the numbers. We're going to know our July, and just like we're going to know every month from here on out, how well this company does. They need about $1.3 billion every quarter to break even. I'm expecting them to have a beat on the earnings call that comes out next week. A pretty good beat. They might beat by a couple $100 million. They can also raise more money by paying, um, by diluting the APE. They could throw another billion into that and probably make another 500 million or 400 million. They might be able to make $400 million by diluting the ape, and that would get them through maybe a couple of bad quarters in the future. They might have enough money to carry that, but they're going to have to be a profitable company, and either they're going to have to learn how to conquer 1.3 billion a quarter, or even without all this Scooby-Doo maneuvering they're going to do, they were still going to have to do a billion, or 1.1 billion a quarter versus 1.3. So you're going to see some changes at AMC. Maybe you're going to have to get a little bit more real, or have some better butts in the seats, and maybe a good rush on the theaters. It looks like people are really embracing it. They didn't embrace it for the last 2 weeks because it's been nothing but crap out, and no one wanted to see 80-year-old Indiana Jones. I don't blame you. I'll leave it in the comments. How was the Indiana Jones movie? What did you think of that one? The stock ended up at 717 today. When the market opens on Monday, I'm expecting just batshit crazy, absolutely nuttiness. I expect it to reach a peak on Wednesday. Just a wild guess. I'm not a trained professional, so I can only guess at these things. But the reason I say Wednesday is because the margin calls have already started, and they're going to progress. The more people, the higher the price goes from all the buying to get out of your short position. The higher the price goes, it just creates more margin calls, which then create more margin calls. So it takes a couple of days to fester a little bit, and your broker might be nice and give you like a 24 hours or 48 hours to put some more money in your account, or they're going to sell off your stuff. That's pretty much your choice. So a lot of these people are going to be getting margin calls. I'd say the majority of them. The brokers are going to have zero tolerance for leaving this in your account on Monday, down, 100%, or down 200%, or wherever it happens to be on Monday. They know and they respect the fact that this thing could go absolutely batshit, and they don't want to be on the hook for it. They're probably still paying back money they lost on GameStop and probably AMC last time, because when that happens, a lot of the people run out of money in their account. They can't cover it. They don't have anything else. They don't own a house. They declare bankruptcy, and Charles Schwab can't go after them anymore. So, and Charles Schwab loses all the money that they loaned them, and that's all just lost. And it's lost big time. And if it's done shorting AMC, it's probably lost at 1,000%. And that's probably not the Schwab rate. That's probably the rate that Schwab's getting from their underwriter. But yeah, so I'd say Wednesday, I'd let a day or two for margin calls for sure. And maybe sell enough at that point to get yourself to break even. You hopefully will be able to sell very few of your shares to get yourself to break even. Maybe a little bit more than that if it is very few. And then, I don't know. I expect the whole episode to last about a week. Then it comes down to Earth, and Earth is going to be around 10 to 12 bucks, 13 bucks, 12 bucks, 11 bucks, somewhere around there. And then people are going to start getting the news in a couple of weeks about the appeal, and they're going to appeal it to another judge. I'm going to do another video about the appeal and the possibilities of an appeal in the civil court. I'm not sure this judge had any judicial right to do what she did. The issue of ruling on the case, it wasn't even in her purview anymore. The lawsuit was dropped. So I don't know. I guess she thinks she's Ranger Rick and she's going to do this. She's probably an investor. That's my guess. But yeah, she had no right to do this, obviously. And this is probably, it's going to jack the price up like crazy. And they are going to get an appeal one day. And the next judge is going to go, yeah, she's smoking crack. She can't do that. And they're going to yank it back, and they're going to eventually clack the two together, possibly. If they need money in the meantime, while they're waiting, they will dilute the ape a little bit more to get through. They're not going to have to this quarter because they had such a great quarter. And if Barbie smashes, and if they do have a lot of great other movies coming out, a lot of kid cartoony movies, the Minions, all kinds of stuff coming out, it might do really, really well. So they could have another good quarter. They might not need money. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for a $1.5+ billion quarter here. I'm expecting 1.55. Anything over 1.40 would be awesome. And in the black, 1.3 is going to put you in the black by about a penny. So that's what we're looking for out of AMC. Barbie is the bomb. Tell me what you think of it. I just know it's selling tickets. It's the money bomb. But what do you think, everybody? Leave in the comments below. I'm James. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And I will keep the updates coming for you on AMC and all your other favorite stocks. This one here, we almost quit talking about. And then it just got bent today. But now there's a whole lot more to talk about. We get to play it all the way up. We get to play it all the way down. And then we get to play it all the way back up again, because that's where it's going after everything's said and done. But yeah, we definitely need to reevaluate things. This was a curveball, and I'm very sorry to everyone that I didn't see it coming. I should have. It should have been regarded as an option, and I didn't even consider it an option. I don't know if anyone else did. Raise your hand. But I did tell everybody to hang on to your stuff until through earnings, because it would be a good earnings and you'd want to participate in that. But hopefully that inevitably made you hang on to it a little bit. I hope you did. Hung on to something. One of my best friends has just like 2 options. He's brand new to trading. I made him buy one $5 and one $7 option, and he spent like $50, and he's never ever traded before anything, and he got approved for options in just a few clicks with Robinhood. So he's looking at the $50 he put in, and now it's worth like, I don't know, a couple of hundred, probably maybe 300 is what I'm guessing. And he's thinking, I'm like, nope, you're not selling till Wednesday. I really want to make sure he gets $1,000 out of this deal, and then we're gonna make another play for him on something else. But I'm just kind of leading him along. He doesn't really know what's going on, and he's just been in misery for about 3 weeks, staring at AMC, looking at these shitty options, going, "What the hell did James ask me to buy here? This thing's a pile of crap." And here we go. Thank God. Let some magic happen. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Like and subscribe. Have a great night.